Wah. Hello there. Is anybody else here? I'm tired. Oh, look, it's Acronite. Alright. Whoops. Let's get this show on the fucking road. I don't need to take my ore with me. What's up, Acronite? Oh, your exams are finally done? Puny head geekitos, get the fuck out of here. There we go. I swear malware bites is adware. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba. Honestly, Windows Defender is pretty good by itself. But I do download and run a lot of games where it's like, oh, gonna be real, chief. This looks sus. I'm like, run it anyway. It's from HIO. I trust them mostly. How often are there viruses on HIO? It happens. It definitely happens. 20 stream streak? Fuck yeah. Ooh. Common morale. I'd imagine that's sort of edible. Hello there, Lunar Void Prism. Double check. Yes, these are completely edible. Of course, I've also got my soup on me, because I need to come pretty far inland. I should probably mark my boat. And pin it. Let's go and delete this. Alright. Nice, nice. Lasky Heaven, and we'll finally have a theme song. Fat horse, fat horse. Need. My apologies. So now I can only stream for about 2 hours. Wild cranberry. Cranberry bushes suck anyway. I need to keep my eyes open for decent berry bushes. Oh shit. Yeah, we're fine. Whip. Bunch of cattail reeds. My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am here to stay. Whoop. That would have sucked to fall into. Oh shit. Must resist urge. To go deeper down instead of climbing out. Whoop. Like that would have sucked to fall into. Falls in. That looked intentional. But it wasn't. I don't think. I do want to go down there, but we've got things to be doing currently. Oh, what kind of fruit tree are you? Pear tree. Let's go with fruit tree. Pear. Save it. I don't need to mark that on the map. Like, pin it, rather. But oh, after these trees grow a bit, which they should be pretty well grown, I'm going to take a bunch of cuttings and see if we can't plant some pear trees closer to our house. There are pear trees by the house, but there could be more, is all I'm saying. Alright. How's everybody in chat doing? Tool vessel? I'll break it. Nothing good. Yeah, nothing good. Whoop. 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 There are some chickens. Let me just loudly clear my throat. Whoops. I didn't want those. I'll hold on to one of those knives, although I'm pretty sure that I already had one of those knives on me. Yes, we're traveling to copper. I'm also somewhat keeping my eyes open for more. Because if I can just make an anvil and 2 ingots. Look at them chickens. Then we should be good to go. There's a fops. There's a rift. Oh, there's a big hole in the ground. Let me double check my map for the copper. I'm blind, but it's around here somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Nope, it's all the way down there. Cranberry bush. Where? Might as well take some for the road. I want to explore all these caves, but I don't want to be murdered by, drifters in both horns. Or that bear. Oh. Ignore that this is in the direction of that bear. Oh, look at some hares. Hares and bears. Okay. Sure I'm glad there's fuck all in this ruin. I don't have a bed on me. Of course, even if I found a trader, they don't let you sleep in their house anymore. Those dicks. Somehow lost your computer mouse. Surely it's around your computer. Keep looking for it. Oh. I trust your ability to find it. Wee-hoo. Boom. That a volley fall damage reduction. It's coming in clutch. Honestly, the fall damage reduction doesn't seem to work perfectly. Because I've fallen and taken some damage. And then I've fallen like 3 times that same exact distance. And not taken any damage. So it seems to flip a coin whether I take any damage at all. Hello there, raccoons. Pesukaru. I want to give it a pat. But raccoons aren't about that life. I wish we'd domesticate raccoons, like IRL. You know, we're far away enough from home. I'm gonna take these. Alright, night is quickly approaching. I'll look around here for more Liberty Caps. Might as well eat my common morels. Whoop. Yoink. Are you more rye? Yes, you are. The good thing about rye is it'll grow pretty damn late into the year. Honestly, if I can keep the snow off of it, this shit'll probably grow in the winter. Oh, that's just a pig. They call me the hip-hopopotamus. My rhymes are bottomless. Fuck off, malware bites. Gotta go. I'm probably going to regret picking up so much stuff. Alright, I almost need to be going south. Spelt. I'll leave it here. A lot of that is mature, though. Hello there, pocket. Indeed. Is that walnut? It is. I need this. Go and market. These. Nuts. Surely I'll remember what that means. We'll come back when we've got shears. The hell is that? I hear strange sounds when I'm playing Vintage Story. It's like I'm being haunted. Ooh, flax. I do kind of want that. Yeah, fuck it. It's gonna eat the Liberty Cap. What could possibly go wrong? Alright. Flax grain. It's not as important as the fibers and stuff. There we go. I'm not getting as many flax seeds as I could. Alright, we'll keep heading towards what I'm pretty sure. Man, my vision is horrible. It's almost like I've made strange bad decisions. Alright. Mature. Okay. Should hope no bears come and get me while I'm high off my ass. Fennel! I definitely don't have room for this. But that's a lot of mature fennel. Actually, only some of it's mature. Bunch O. Fennel. Save it. Fennel is kind of useless, but can be used to make bait. Welcome back from ads, Lunar Void Prism. You've not missed a whole lot. Alright, what's that? Copper. Quite a bit further south. Why do I keep hearing noises? And I don't want to hear anything about the hallucinogenic mushrooms, because I was hearing noises before I ate those. Webbo. More flax. I do like how I'm so good at spotting flax, that I can spot flax when everything looks like this. Whoop, whoop. Oh, these are pretty. Lupines. Nope, that's spelled. Running excitingly towards a grain. Why is everything fucky? Oh, hello there, maybe Estonian. I've been eating hallucinogenic mushrooms. Oh, that's a lot of both organs. You'll never take me alive, suckers. I should probably kill them, but if I can get far enough away from them, I'll be fine. I'm hoping that substrate mod that I really like updates to this version of the game, and that I'm able to cultivate the funny mushrooms. Alright. We're about here. No, it's gotta be here. It's where there's space. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. There we go. Medium copper. I don't have space. No! Let's see here. Cattails I don't need. There we go. Medium copper required. Is it just that one? Here we go. Would it be funny if it was a single medium copper? Wouldn't be convenient. Would be funny. There we go. This is the last of the copper I know where is, so hopefully it's enough to at least get me an anvil and a saw. I would like a chisel as well, so that I can make a quern when the time comes. Yeah, moving stuff into my offhand slot will only make me hungry faster. Which does remind me. Boom. That is some fucking filling fish stew. Boom. With me on a server, you'd have to be trying pretty hard to starve. Of course, I wouldn't be out here doing shit like this. Mining like some kind of peasant? It's a good amount of copper. It is just medium. Looking at the stuff in my hand. Yes, holding stuff in your offhand increases hunger. It's like, check this out. If I come over here and press C, right here, there, satiety, ignore that. Healing effectiveness. Hunger rate is currently 100%. But if I put something in my offhand, can't put that in my offhand. What can I put in my offhand? I guess I'll just put my torch in there for now. My hunger rate is now 120%. So holding stuff in your offhand does make you hungrier. That being said, I don't know why my torch seems to work even in my backpack. I don't have a mod that does that, and as far as I know, it's not a vanilla feature. So it's probably a bug. Unless it is a vanilla feature, but if it is, I've not heard about it. Your lights working from your backpack would not make sense. Otherwise, holding something in your offhand, which usually you'd be holding a torch. It is vanilla. I'll look into it. Only thing I ever hold in my offhand is my torch, so if you no longer have to do that. Hello there, Kitland. The story is indeed vintage. That's another thing I miss, or am going to miss. Since expanded foods and the culinary artillery are not updated to 1.22 yet, I won't be able to age wine. Look at all this copper. I might have to get rid of... what do I not care about? I kind of want that single nugget. Let's go ahead and get rid of these 5 cattails. No, I don't need to get rid of anything quite yet. Alright, 5 cattails. Goodbye! Have a wonderful time. I'll look around a tiny bit for more copper. Your phone notifies you about the stream? Fuck yeah. Let's break this. Nope, I do think that that is genuinely all of the copper. Let's not break my pick looking around, because I do need my pick still. How do I get up there? Do items despawn? I think they should after a while. But they last a good bit as well. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, we're good to go. Run for it! Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Okay, so we will keep our eyes open for, like, more flax. More copper I can mark as well. Would be nice. So, rye, flax, and copper are what we're looking out for. Wait. Chickens. Honestly, with the amount of flax I'm growing, I should be able to upgrade all of my backpacks. Or bags. To linen sacks soon. It depends on when the flax grows in. As well as how much flax I've collected. Look at all them chickens. Running around at the speed of slow. It's rye. Yep. Boom. Do I make a bunch of calcined flint? Whoa there. So that I can make an oven. Nope. I don't want to play with you puppy dogs. I mean, if I could play with the dogs, I would. But the dogs don't want to be my friend. Blueberries. Oh. No, wait, that's spelt. I don't have the inventory space to be picking up spelt right now. I also don't have the time to mark it. Like I marked the fennel. I'd probably mark it as something stupid. Like you spelt it, you dealt it. They do. Alright. And we're off. I'm kind of like how I marked the walnut tree that I finally found as these nuts. Whoop. Hopping around. There's a cave right there. Whoop. 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 Ooh, more fennel. Enter the cave. My inventory's already full. Even if I found something cool in the cave, I wouldn't be able to take it home. Whoop. It's a lot of mature flax. Whoop-a-bow. Dang it, no seeds. There we go. Really don't need that many more flax seeds. But as soon as I can make a bucket, I do plan on expanding my farmland. Infinite farmland expansion. Domain expansion. Chickens. Do do do. A certain popular YouTuber had a chocolate bar. Uh-oh. Nope, there's nothing for me down here. Brr, brr, brr. Must keep running. What can you do? You run, run. Ooh, more fennel. It's a lot of fucking mature fennel around here. Is that bees? No. Perhaps I'm hearing things. Oh. Cranberry. Cranberry. A JJK reference? Did I? Probably not. Lunar Void Prism? Could have. I don't know what the fuck you kids are talking about. They do. What is JJK? It's not possible that I know what it is. Domain expansion. I got that from a Seth Zintak video on Matchless Kung Fu. That's rude. I'm not 50. I'm 69 years old. Jujutsu Kaisen. That sounds familiar, but I don't know anything about it. Nope, there's a puppy over there. Let's go ahead and not go pet it. Puppy dog. Are you lobster or a jack-o'-lantern? You are lobster. I don't have inventory space, though. Jack-o'-lantern is fun, but it is toxic. So this environment I'm currently running through, it's bear territory, watch out. Wolves and bears, oh my. Oh, it's an anime? I probably don't know shit about it then. I don't have the attention span for anime. I had an Inuyasha game for the PlayStation 1 that I played for a bit, and then I tried watching some Inuyasha. And, like, it's a weird rom-com, which I don't have an issue with. But then I saw how many episodes there were, and I'm like, nah, I don't have time for this shit. No Inuyasha for me. Can I drink the salt water? No. Fine, don't let me drink the seawater. Surely some of this seaweed is edible. I actually really do like seaweed, it's just, like, not worth the price. There's my raft. My kingdom for an actual boat. Look how much ocean there is here. Alright. Let's go ahead and temporarily just, put all my ore in here, I guess. I need the free inventory space. And we're rowing back home. Lieutenant Revolutionary Girl. Goated as hell. I don't know, anime is just strange. I'm not here to judge, but it doesn't appeal to me at all. Like, why would Satan work at McDonald's? It doesn't make any sense. I think it's technically an anime. I did like Sergeant Frog, Keroro Gunso. It's funny shit. Although only, like, the first 18 episodes were even translated into English. And I can't watch it subbed because I'm unable to read. You know an anime that is kind of fun? Is the English dub of Ghost Stories. It's wildly inappropriate, but it's got its moments of hilarity. Hilarity. Wababo, doo doo doo. Look at all these waves. Normally, you don't want to be out here on a raft when there's all these waves. But sometimes it's what you gotta do. Ow, my fucking neck. Moving right along in search of good times and good news with good friends you can't lose. This could become a habit. An opportunity. Something. I don't actually know the words. Alright, Acronite. So while we're sailing, I need you to do the math for me. Gonna make this movable because chat's in the way. So I've got 2 medium chunks worth 20 units each. Oh, wait. Here we go. So that is 2 medium worth 20. 64 medium worth 20. 21 medium worth 20. And then 55 poor worth 15. How much current? How much current? I was reading the word current when I said that. How much copper do I have? I'm not actually expecting you to do the math for me. We'll have smashed it soon enough. That'll be like 2,565 copper. That should be enough for what I'm doing. Ideally, I would be able to find more copper and some tin, so that they can make bronze. Gotta enter the Iron Age. A lot of people do recommend that you skip making a copper anvil. But I have not found tin, so I'm not about to do that. If I have found large amounts of tin, and you really don't even need that much tin, I could skip it. But since I haven't, and would like to make a saw, not able to skip it. Do I have anything fun to eat? I'm gonna eat my cooked fish real quick. Alright, back on the road again. Instead of having a basket on the raft, you could have a second Diwali on the raft. I wonder if both of us, like 2 people, are rowing if it moves faster. I'm currently playing solo, so it's not relevant. But on the server, we could probably go on little raft adventures until we've got a boat made. FL Studio? Fliploat? Anybody here remember Flipnote Hatenia or whatever it was called? Something like that? My sister actually used to make a small amount of money doing Flipnote commissions. Oh, it's the thing you used to make music. Nice, nice. Is this a new song? Is that a fucking maramba? What is that? This has gotta be a new song. I don't think I've ever heard this one before. What if it's a synthetic maramba? Do. Either I'm not paying attention or this song is new. Neither would surprise me. That's just the new long-distance sailing song. I'm a Barbie squirrel in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic. What is 99 damn dollars? FL Studio? Presumably stands for like Fruit Loops. Do 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 do. Okay, so I think I've heard of FL Studio. Fruity Loops. I think a buddy of mine used to use that. I can't remember her dead names, but I suppose it's not important. Now she goes by Robin now. Did not go by Robin. Back when I knew her to use Fruity Loops. So do 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 do. It's not $99. What if it could be? What if everything you loved was significantly more expensive than makes sense? Whoops. It's a good thing my ore floats. Whoop. Alright, let's fucking go. LFG. How you guys doing down there? Just collecting friends? Okay, sapling. I'm gonna squeeze down. And squeeze up in here. What can I put down? Put down my bow. Perfect. Pick up my hammer. Let's go and start breaking up these chunks. Boom. There we go. It's a decent amount of chunks. That being said, I need to do more clay work. How are my crops doing? Turnips should be almost done. Yep, they're all damaged by the heat. But they'll finish. Probably. Harvestable. No, wait until they're both harvestable. I need a shit ton of clay. Put away my seeds. It's not where my seeds go, but... excuse me. Do. Whip. Whip. Alright. Anvil mold. Oh, you've got to actually make clay oil lamp stuffs now. Why is it so fucking bright in here? There we go. We've got to pay attention to the time as well. I've got like an hour and a half. Do. Alright. Let's go and make one more of those, actually. There's a bunch of other stuff I would like to make out of clay, but... I'm in no rush. Concerningly, I heard a wolf howl. They've never come this close to my house before. There's nothing for them out here. What if one gets into my pig pit? Would they come in here? Maybe. Probably. They're after my pigs. Before I can even do anything with them. Alright. Requires 28 red clay. I've got more than enough. That's not the point, though. Boom. Do. You are my fire, my one desire. I'm so old and tired. Perfect. Boom, boom. Look at all of this clay. Boom. Don't worry. We'll make this clay thingy. Ba-ba-bo. I wonder when my first temporal storm is going to be. I just hope it doesn't sneak up on me, because I'm distracted doing things constantly. Well, holy shit. This anvil mold is getting pretty big. I'm gonna have to cut some of it out, but it is still faster to do it like this. It is kind of sad they have to break the anvil mold now. It does make more sense than being able to somehow just squeeze the anvil out of this. Totally fine. Just pop it out like an ice cube mold. Perfect. I'll pick it up. What can I set down? Really nothing. I suppose I don't need my pickaxe either. Whoops. Put these down. Put you here. You here. Alright. Oops, gotta crouch. Okay, it's gonna need sticks. Keep hearing odd noises, like I'm being haunted. 1, 2. Whoops, put that back down. More grass. Okay, need my sticks. Hello there. Oh, it's radiative. Roast potatoes right now. Why did Kitlin's roast potato message not send? Or did it send a while ago and I missed it? I think it sent a while ago and I just missed it because I'm stupid. Alright, that should be enough sticks. But I mean, I don't need this many sticks. Alright. How are you doing, Radiative? Do we know where closer peat moss is? I doubt it. If I don't know where closer peat moss is, I don't know why y'all would. Of course I don't have a shovel. Growing turnips, growing turnips. That's totally fair. Populated. Why are you not harvestable yet? Can I nap andesite? I can. That being said, my blind ass can't actually see where the voxels I have to knock off are. But there we go. Couldn't grab a stick. Yeah, I'll find a stick over there. There we go. A stick acquired. And stick. Doo-doo. Alright, that's clay, which I don't want right now. Everyone, keep your eyes open for Pete. Also, there's a bear around here somewhere. Keep your eyes open for the bear as well. Did you? Last thing I want is to be killed again. So soon. Did you? So what exactly is the Green Knight Radiative? Is it like modded? Or is there just a way to unlock a harder version of the night fight? Ooh, a hole in the ground. Wait, is a mod? Alright. I'll also grab a bunch of it. I will need this for other pottery in the future. You say the normal fight is too easy, but when I streamed that, it took me like 2 hours. I think it was like 3 hours of just attempts. And then I did a little bit extra to finish the chapter. Well, I'm old and shit at video games. New. Alright. New. Nah, the knight was kicking my ass. It would have helped if Chris wasn't being a little shit. I suppose we're going to have to wait for chapter 5 or whatever to see what the fuck Chris is doing. But asshole won't actually hit the knight very hard until both Susie and Rousey are down. Hopefully chapter 5 is soon. The reason this stream is going to be so short is because my landlord is back to his bullshit trying to sell the place. Which is the factor that was stressing me out so much that I started streaming in the first place. Streaming. How are the berries that I planted doing? Do. Should come out in a few months. A few months is still so long from now, though. Alright. Let's go and get these lit up. Boom. There's a fire burning in my pit kiln. Well, the situation with our landlord can only go so well. Whip. I don't think that he's going to be able to sell this place at the price he's asking for it. But eventually it will probably sell. And so we just kind of have to hope that whoever ends up buying it is interested in keeping us as tenants. Otherwise, I'm going to have to move. And where I live, it's kind of impossible to find anywhere that's affordable. It should be far away enough to not catch fire. Alright, that's all of it. Might as well put you on there as well. Perfect. You're doing Green Knight daily until chapter 7. Honestly, with how difficult the Green Knight fight looks, I don't think that anything could possibly be a challenge going forward. For ya. How's my stuff in here doing? Hard to tell, because I cannot see past chat. Let's see here. My flax grain is fine. Rye grain. 10 days, 12 days, 12 days. 13 days. Of course, when I cover it up, it helps a little bit. There we go. Not a lot of space for things. I guess I could grunt for worms. I happen to know that Acronite loves the sound of worm grunting. Look at all them wild animals. I've actually never fought Sans. I tried to start a No Mercy route. But then, like, I found out that you had to grind. And I'm like, fuck that shit. So it was like a failed No Mercy route. No, where the only people I murdered are Toriel and Papyrus. And then I gave up. Yoink. Join the dark side. Twitch does have 3 minutes of ads every hour. But I'm going to assume that the ads are less frequent. Unless you are taking my advice. Why are you trying to attack me? I will just lead you into the hole. Alright, let's go. We're going into the hole. You still following me? Yes, you are. Ow, rude. Whoop. Oh shit, you can get out of the hole. Run for it. And let it be known that you started this. Holy shit. She had so much health. Hopefully she's got some fat on her. Heck yeah, small amount of fat. Yoink, bones. Probably make a meal with this stuff, just so that it doesn't go bad. Can I put the horns on the ground? No. I don't have room in there for the horns either. Hello there. Yes, I am having fun with Vintage Story. Dang it, I can't put the horns in there for storage either. The bones can go on the ground for storage. Perfect. Put that back down. Eat more stew. Or soup, stew, whatever. It's going alright. I'm currently living inside of a incomplete log cabin. As one does. I need to collect more firewood. But that goat tried murdering me while I went out to do that. Well, yeah, I'm currently working towards being able to make a real door. Yank. Oh, I already had a cooking pot in here. It goes to show how much attention I'm paying. Which is next to none. Nope, not like that. Give me these back. Boop boop boop. That's what I was trying to do. Did you? The rough door likes to fall off the hinges. And that annoys the hell out of me, so I'm just using a gate. I do have to crouch to get under there. But it is a necessary evil. Or it's not that bad. One of those things. Whoop. Upsy daisy. There we go. Are you harvestable yet? No. Honestly, can't have shit in Detroit. Whip. Whip-ew. Alright, how much do I need to prepare you? Crude, oiled, just one each. Put that on the ground. I am going to have to actually, cook that, but that's on the to-do list. Until you get a saw. I'm working towards the saw now. I don't have enough firewood to not use peat. There we go. Boom. Smack that in there. Torch. Alright. Let there be light. See, if I crawl through here, if your model is taller, you can just open both gates. I believe I'm on Odyssey 4. It's going alright. The fishing is fun, but it's not necessarily practical. But yeah, so in here I've got 2 ingot molds. In here I've got another 2 ingot molds. And in here I've got my anvil mold. I've not found tin, or the other resources to make bronze. A lot of people like to skip making the copper anvil, straight to making bronze. Look at the size of this boar. It is a large grey boar. I want to pet it, but if I jump down there, they'll kill me. Oh yeah, firewood, that's what I'm doing. Whip. This is perhaps not the best use of my peat. I'm also going to have to cook this fresh for only another 3 days. Can I do something with this other than mounting it? I can grind it into bone meal. I do live in a log cabin, which is the kind of place you would display bones, or horns. Alright. So I can be live for another hour and 7 minutes. I've unfortunately got chores to do. Yep, the fire's getting cold. The peat was impractical. Well, I've got an extremely small amount of sphalerite. Black bronze is my favorite. I've got well over 1,000 hours in this game. But I've not found anything other than a small amount of sphalerite. And also bismuth bronze looks like puke, so if I can avoid making it, I will. Thank you. I got it for my birthday. Oh yeah, I've been playing since 2023. Yoink. I've got like 1,000 hours on just the saves I currently have. And I've deleted my first several saves. Because the version that they're from is really fucking old. I might as well put in one more piece of firewood. Hope that's enough. As I put in both. And we'll see if I need that. This is probably the fewest mods I've played with in a while. Merged with Splice? What on earth are you crazy kids talking about? Yeah, I don't need this. Boom, look at that. Got another prepared lump thingy. Let's put it there. I need firewood. It's probably not the best idea to go out at night and do this, but nobody ever accused me of being smart. Yeah, I prefer to play on servers with people. Oh, damn it, there's peat right fucking here. Whatever. Next time I need peat, I'll remember that's there. What? My land mass is set to 40. My world is 60% ocean. Well, it depends. I personally like... Oh. Is that a wolf? I think it is. Why is it running from me, not the other way around? I should probably keep my eye on it, in case it changes its mind. Yes. I'm currently playing as this fucking thing. Which if I open this... Why the fuck is OBS? That is OBS. It is my little volley necromancer. The same creature as my live 2D PNG, whatever. VTuber model. I am told that live 2D is not PNG. It is PNG adjacent. Ooh, a lot of flax. I'll grab the mature stuff. But this is close enough to my house that I can probably let it finish growing. Bunch of mushrooms. Big ass hole in the ground. Oh, it's another one of these dead sheep. This one's got large bite marks. Probably a victim of that wolf I saw earlier. Oh, hell yeah, more meat. You know, for something that was clearly eaten by a wolf, that wolf didn't get much out of it. Probably because I scared it away. Oh, come on. Alright. I cannot get these ones to stay in the hole, so if I aggro them, they unfortunately have to die. Alright. What the hell are you? Funky little dude. Alright, he doesn't want to throw hands. How are you not ready to harvest? I made those two skeps at the same time. I'm just worried that a wolf is going to get inside my hole. Because, like, look at the size of that boar. I'm hoping that it breeds down the large trait. Because that boar is, like, twice the size of most boars I've seen in the area. Whip-a-bew. Alright. I got more fat that needs to be cooked up. Put that in there. Whoopsie-daisy. Let's go ahead and watch it. I'll just put another one in there. What's the worst that could happen? I have to go find my, gunked up. Yeah, I'll probably build a fence for it. Whip-a-pew. Is my gunked up thing in here? Well, that one's raw. Here's my gunked up one. Yoink. Yoink. Whoop. Let's go ahead and crawl through here. Okay, so roughly that's not wasteful at all. Yoink. It is kind of interesting that all you have to do to make fat not decay is to cook it first. It's almost like they didn't change shit. Where is... That is my gunked up thing. Boom ba doom. No matching recipe found. Oh, I need water. Getting 4 liters of water sounds like it's going to be a pain in the ass. But it's doable. How long is that fresh for in there? Fucking I can't read that past chat. It's movable. 15 days, 1 day. Alright, I'll cook it. I'm going to have to go and actually fish first thing in the morning. Yep. You do. There's gotta be a way to put it in there faster. Crawl through the door. Now, my favorite things to do in this game are to farm and cook. So I already miss expanded foods. But hopefully as soon as we start hosting a server, it will have expanded foods on it again. Oh, can I only really... No, I can put more. It's because I was holding shift. Whatever that accomplishes. Do. Honestly, with the amount of food that I'm making, I should probably just start making crocs. 1 more liter. Whoops. Like some kind of condor. Wham. No matching recipe. Is it because there's too much water in there? Oh, that's seawater. That would do it. I just went through all that trouble. What is rift activity like? Low? Low is basically 0. Oh, actually, I gotta dump it all out first. Which would be faster if I just did this. There we go. Now, let's do this again. I wish I had a bucket, but that is what I'm working towards. Alright, good. That is not seawater. Although, considering I am using it to irrigate my farms, if it was seawater, I would have already known. Alright. Let's go. Oh, yeah. No, I fucking love a culinary artillery. Interestingly enough, I don't know if it's currently in 1.22, but apparently in 1.22 you'll be able to mix meat and veg in one pie. Which, not being able to mix meat and vegetables in a pie is the reason I started playing with the culinary artillery in the first place. And then I decided to never look back. Being able to make candy, yogurt, mushrooms, not mushrooms, muffins. I'm hoping that Substrate updates. I've been enjoying the psychedelic mushrooms, and would like to be able to grow them myself. I'll be that one person on the server making all the alcohol and growing the hallucinogenic shrooms. There we go. 24. Stinkbait. Don't throw my pot. Or, what's the word I'm looking for here? Bowl. Alright. Oh! Look at that. It's already lit. Yoink. It could just be the ADHD, but I'm pretty sure that I am part magpie. I could be holding a complete conversation with somebody, looking directly at them, and then I'll see something shiny on the ground, 6 feet behind me. It's a superpower. At a supervisor. Oh. A light temporal storm is approaching! The best time to go fishing. My inventory is relatively full. Some of this stuff can be condensed, though. Am I ready to harvest it? You actually are. I will do so. Just as soon as I'm able to make more skips. Perhaps wait until the temporal storm is past. Bones. Also being able to make gelatin. A lot of fun. Come on, stinkbait. Stinkbait. Ooh, ah, ah. Or hoo, ha, ha. Nope, pick those back up. Put you down there. I have yet to actually make the firewood that I went and chopped down a tree to make. Hell yeah, stinkbait. Fresh for 1 day. Gonna take that out. I don't need more than a day. I should probably have a cellar if I'm going to be collecting so much fish. But nobody ever accused me of being smart. Alright. So let me know when the temporal storm is coming, because I'll probably miss the notification on account of catching all these fish. Whoop. The best time to go fishing is all the time. What I get? Pollock. What time is it? It's 4:06, which means I only got about 50 minutes. That'll be able to stream. The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. Oh shoot, I should probably prepare that. How long is it fresh for? 5 days? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can do that when I go back inside. Mm, 7:06 in your time zone. In my time zone, it's 4:06. What a small world. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a classic Northern Californian accent. So I'm on the West Coast. That's fucking a lot of pollock. Must catch pollock when you're facing north. Oh, hey, it's this song again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. AM, yes. I use a 24-hour clock, so if it was PM, I would say 16:07. Do 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 do. Oh, you're responding to a lunar void prism. I suppose that is valid. Don't know for sure what they've got going on. Red meat stink bait. Look at all that. That's a lot of pollock. Do do do. Do 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 do. Come on, fish, bite the hook. Bite, bite, bite the hook. Am I only catching pollock? It's a really good source of meat. Fish from the ocean open. Open ocean. I'm not tired, everyone else is tired. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, my bait's not going to be fresh all day. I mean, I think it is, but only just. It kind of sucks that the fish bait is not fresh for that long. It only makes me want to be able to make like a boat with an actual kitchen more. So that you can make the stink bait while you're out at sea. And then use it there. Worms will last longer than a day, but the stink bait is apparently better. The fish can smell it. I wonder if fish have good sense of smells. Why is serum so expensive? What serum? Like, What's it called? Insulin? Insulin's a serum. It's expensive as fuck, dog. The guy who invented insulin would never approve of what the US is charging for it. Do. Come on. There is no way that I've already fished this place completely dry. I caught like 11 fish. Alright, here. We'll go down to here. Do. Alright. We'll continue our fishing. Outside is the safest place to be when a temporal storm starts anyway. According to me. A sane person. Do. Boom, that's a lot of pollock. Do. I wish that I could smoke the fish. Like make a little fish smoker. There are mods that add smoking. In fact, I had two of them. The butchering mod, as well as primitive survival, has ways to smoke meat. The primitive survival smoked meat is a lot easier to acquire, and you can get it super early as well. But the butchering smoked meat was better. But also harder to get. Like, it took longer. Need a bunch of metal. Whereas for the primitive survival, you just need some planks, some cobblestone, and some rope. Pollock fresh for 2 days. Oh, do fish only stack up to 16? I'm opposed to drugs. Well, I don't like tobacco. Big tobacco sucks. Now, hallucinogenic mushrooms are alright. Hooked on phonics worked for me. What do I even get? I don't see what I fished up. Unless I fished up the stick. I do think you can fish up sticks. You're running away because I said no to tobacco? My stepmother was a smoker, and she was evil. Pure evil. And then my other stepmother used to smoke, but she quit. Do. Not only is smoking, like, super expensive, but, like, it stinks. Also, I've got bad lungs. Temporal storm is imminent. Fine. We'll go not die, I guess. Not dying, or whatever the kids are into these days. Whee! Are we sure the temporal storm is imminent? Oh, yep. That do be starting. Alright. Oh, do I really gotta cut up fish one at a time? I mean, I figured, but who has time for that? Fantastic. Brr-pa-pa-pa. Look at all this fish. And of course the fish can be turned into more stink bait. I'm not going to do that. But I could, is my point. Brr-pa-pa. They're close, but they're not inside. Yet. What the hell is that? It got all dark all of a sudden. Honestly, it'd be pretty embarrassing if something did get in here. Considering I'll respawn in here even if it killed me. But I actually like temporal storms, but after like the first two, really they're just like a waste of time. It's just a period of time that I can't leave my fucking house. What is a temporal storm? Oh, it's this that's currently going on. More monsters appear. Dave is probably out there somewhere. Very likely that Dave is just on the other side of my house. Dave is the Thunderlord. If I can safely do so, at some point I'll probably show him off. For now, I gotta find out how I'm going to keep all this fish fresh. The answer is I probably won't. But also nobody in their right mind can also... can even cook all this fish. I suppose I do need large amounts of rot. In the meadow, we will build a snowman. Am I gunked up pot? Yeah, you're my gunked up pot. And that one's just for making, like, bait and shit. Boom. Alright, let's see if Dave's out there. Dave! Dave is definitely out there, but I don't see him. I see a bunch of shivers, though. Shivers me timbers. Boom. Got a stack and a bit of fish stew. $1.7 days. Probably just gonna get a bunch of rot out of it. What is Dave? Oh, I hear both ones. Both Lorenzo I won't just climb up onto my roof. Those jerks will still snipe me. You are fresh for one day, highly attractive to fish. Boom. What kind of nutrients do bone meal provide? Small amount of nitrogen, and then a bunch of potassium or phosphorus. No potassium. You out there, Dave? Oh, the temporal storm is waning. Which means we don't get to see the majesty that is Dave. Oh, really? You're gonna kill me through my own door? Rude. What a jerk. Come on, Stu. Oh, Star Chaser, thank you for the follow. Anyway, without getting murdered through my own door, let's see if we can spot Dave. There's Dave! And there he goes. Bye, Dave. Alright, we'll wait a tiny bit longer before we go the fuck out there. On account of all the stuff. Witherstorm? Dave is really just a big-ass giraffe. Alright. If I was my axe... There's my axe. It's going to need more firewood. Yup, do. I'm gonna make a bunch of fish stew. Soon, I will be able to make a proper cellar. Probably. Well, I want to make a fireplace here. For my cooking purposes. So I'm probably going to make the cellar entrance over here next to my bed. Somewhere. But I cannot actually make an insulated door until my stuff is done. And it's done. Sweet. We can start smithing very shortly. Oh, sweet. You're done. Just gonna bring you over here. Boom. Still got 52 raw meat I gotta do something with. Although it is fish meat, so even if I did already have a cellar, and I don't. It's gonna be a very tricky thing to use it all. Why are you still here? Oh, it despawned. As I was questioning its presence. Palinquillo on. Damn, I've only got about 30 minutes. Are you safe in here, my pigs? Yeah, they're fine. Alright, I'm just gonna pick this guy up. Whoops, come on. Is there anything else I can do with raw fish? Nope. I can cure it. 75 satiety. It's worth 50 uncured. Ah, sweet. If I want to, I can feed some wolves, hyenas, polar bears. I'd keep a pet polar bear. I don't think you can domesticate them. And polar bears are fucking massive. So it's not a good idea. Yoink. Alright. Well, it is a bit wasteful. I'm probably just going to let this 52 fish meat rot. Nobody ever said I wasn't extremely wasteful. There we go. The music is picking up again, so if it gets too loud, just let me know. Honestly, this song is so loud I can barely hear myself think. Which is fine. I'm not thinking intelligent thoughts anyway. R, R, R. Boom. You done? No. I suppose while we wait for all this stuff. Don't center it. There we go. Boom. Pickaxe. It's right here. Perfect. Alright. Let's dig down until we get to stone. Not that far. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might need to make another pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't need to count that one. Cellars cannot be larger than 7 by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can expand this, but it's not currently my goal. Currently, I just need a bunch of cobblestone to make a forge. And I'm going to want some smooth andesite to make a quern. I think I can make a quern out of andesite anyway. Yes, sweet. I'm probably wondering why I'm strip mining. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come out one further. Perfect. Dee-doo. All right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. So anyway, to get smooth stone, what we gotta do is remove the stone from all faces. And then it'll just fall out like that. And boop! And popped out. I'm probably going to use, like, some cobblestone in here eventually to make it look prettier. So in the meantime, I don't mind making it a little bit ugly. And also, I only need 4. There we go. I did not make the ladders I need to get out of here. But nobody ever accused me of being smart. Alright, I'm out. Do I have no inventory space? Here we go. Put that there. Put that there temporarily. That's gonna let it burn out completely. Boom. Alright, so we need 900 units. I never collected my ingot molds. That's where the anvil was. Come on. Let's put my fishing rod away. Got the fish bait is probably going to rot as well, but it's fine. I'm just collecting rot. There we go. Do we know what I did with most of my metal? I think it's over here. I should also collect my bees. Metal? No. Metal? Yes. Any metal in here? Well, there's a single chunk of sphalerite. Not really. Alright, let's go. Let's put on a show. Let's get out of the water. There we go. I just need the inventory space so I can pick up my ingot molds. Alright. I do want to make another pickaxe. So that's 100. It's 1,000. 1,400 is what I need. Boom, 1,600 is too much. Yes, that seems right to me. That being said, all of my charcoal is over here. We'll just be fast about grabbing it. Charcoal! Probably don't need that much. There we go, now I'm good. Oh, almost fell into my borehole. I'm confident my boars are just waiting for me to fall into my borehole. So they can murder me violently. Will I have deserved it? Probably. I mean, I don't fucking know. What are you? I'm not entirely sure how humane the borehole is. Not gonna make any music. Well, at least you got it all set up. I've got to stop streaming in 30 minutes anyway. But, even though I wrote down on the notice board that I was planning on doing my dishes and cleaning, or tidying up the kitchen, my housemate decided to leave his shit on the drying rack. So I can still tidy up the kitchen, but like half of the things that I want to do, I'm unable to. SMH my head. Hopefully I did the math right. Throw those in there. Oh, I hear a puppy dog outside. A little baby. Where are you, puppy dog? Do-do. 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 I'm going to have so much bone meal as soon as I've got a quadrant. Too bad I can't, like, take dust baths in it. Kind of like how chinchillas and birds do dust baths. Except I do it in bone meal. Just ground up bone. Ooh, bone ash. That would be fun to bathe in. Like a little chinchilla. Alright, I'm going to have to make a rope. Which means I'm going to have to cut up a bunch of cattails. A lot of this shit's gonna go bad soon. Earlier than later. I will be able to very shortly put it in the cellar. So we're gonna be golden. We'll be fine. Puppy dog. Come on. Come on, vamonos. Everybody, let's go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Do-do. I wish I had more psychedelic mushrooms. Alas, I do not. 60% cured, 17% cured. Been preserved and will not rot. Oh, embroidered shirt. Crude hide bellows, which is what I'm planning on making. Brown bear armor. Fur coat. Your bitrate lives to see another day. Do $1 per daisy. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need. More than that. Oh, whoops. It appeared for a split second there. Here we go, forge. The forge looks so different now. It's not enough rope. I will make more. I just have to survive until morning. Which won't be hard. I want to get all this stuff poured first, so it is cool by the time I wake up. And what side of the forge do I attach the bellows to? Actually, where'd my forge go? I crafted it, yeah? I thought for sure that I made the forge. And yet, I had lost it. Oh, yep. My forge do be vanishing. Have I lost connection with my own server, even though I'm playing single player? Technically, single player is server-based. I guess we'll find out if there are issues. Yep, I can't place my forge. I'll save, quit, and reload after I've poured my metal. Hopefully I don't lose it. It would suck to lose this much copper. So much copper. It's taking forever to smelt. Rápidamente, por favor, no pedastiquitos. Bro. Alright, don't tell me anything about the forge. See if I care. I mean, I do. I feel like my game is falling apart. Hello there, Mr. Assassin 1292. My game is currently behaving strangely. Yeah, what's up with this? Funny. But not ideal. I know I'll activate sticky keys. That's a joke. Sticky keys is permanently disabled. I plan on restarting as soon as I've poured my metal. I don't want to lose all this. And I'm sure that it is somehow going to fuck up. I'm sure it'll probably save and leave world. But yeah, so these are just the worlds that I've still got saved because I've deleted a lot of my old saves. I've got 10 hours in 1.22 so far. Awesome Kingdom, 0 seconds. 100 hours in streaming 2. 6 hours in Awoba Land. 95 hours in streaming 2 copy. So not a lot of that doesn't count. I've got 55 hours in streaming. 1 hour 39 minutes in Serene Super Flatlands. In Waterworld, I've got 2 hours. Just playing around, I've got 88 hours and 52 minutes. I think I had like 260 hours on Carcosa, which was like my main forever save before an update broke it. Carcosa is usually what I will name islands in video games. I've got it from Ambrose Bierce, an inhabitant of Carcosa. Robert Chambers also has a place named Carcosa, but he stole it from the same source I did. Carcosa is also the home of Hastur, the King in Yellow. Excellent, my progress has been saved. Can I place this? Or am I having extra funny issues? Alright, I can place the forge now. Come on. Nope. For whatever reason, I just do not like Minecraft. But I love Vintage Story. It's a shit ton of fun. It would be nice. I'm actually not a man, but I have read a lot. Your streamer's pronouns. One second. Do. They're in here somewhere. Boom. It's hidden. There we go. Your streamer's pronouns are they, them, theirs. I'm curious. I've got 2 different windows capturing Vintage Story, apparently. Oh, let me put the pronouns away. Did you... Come on. No peas tiquitos. I used to read a lot back in school. But nothing that used to bring me joy does anymore. That's just part of growing up. Or I'm depressed as fuck, dog. Come on. Finish smelting, you know you want to. Do. Whatever, I'll put another one of those in. Just because I don't want it to start cooling down. There we go. Perhaps didn't have to put that in. Boom. Alright, we will soon have an anvil. Beautiful. Let's go and put the pickaxe first. Brrr. What mods am I running? I've got basically no mods. I've got the Evoli model and that's it. I'm playing in 1.22 though, so the reason I don't have a lot of mods is because there are simply not that many of them updated. If I could have the mods that I enjoyed, I would probably have Primitive Survival, Expanded Foods. Long-term foods is fun, but it prevents me from moving saltwater around for some reason. Heck yeah! Hardened copper! Welcome to the Copper Age, fuckers! Woot woot! Boom! Actually, that's not a good spot for that. Nope. I won't go ahead and put it here. Maybe straighten it out. Boom. A lot of people do recommend skipping the Copper Age and going straight for the Bronze Age. I'm not gonna fucking do that. If maybe the stars aligned, and I could easily... 69, nice. Could easily do that. Well, fishing is not exactly ideal. Like, it's inconvenient. It is a good way to pass time. But in a real wilderness survival situation, you wouldn't fish. You would use fish traps. So primitive survival is actually a lot more realistic. Put these away. I'll also temporarily put these away. Get that out of here. But also, primitive survival adds a shit ton of stuff a lot of people don't give it credit for. Like smoking fish. I guess you can smoke, you know, any meat, but I eat a lot of fish. No, the fishing is nice, but it does not replace weird traps and fishing traps. A lot of people also don't like primitive survival because it adds weird eldritch horror. But you can actually disable that. A lot of people don't seem to be aware that that can just be turned off. Anyway, we need more reeds. Well, I used a lot of fishing traps because it was the only way to get fish. Do I just have a large collection of drifters? No, those are pigs. Weird traps are good. I prefer the fishing traps, though. Weird traps can only really be done. Spear jumped the water. Well, spearfishing wasn't practical either. Because without primitive survival, I spent a lot of time killing fish. And you could kill like 20 fish, but because they were all underweight, you would only get like 5 meat. Like, fishing in 1.22 is really good. Like, I've got 50 meat, or 52 meat on my person that I'm just going to let rot. And I got that in very little time. But I would probably still use fish traps if I had access to them. I would just also fish. But what I want is, like, proper fish nets. Like, maybe make that to where you need to use the fish nets on a boat. The fishing's alright. The fishing is a lot closer to how it works in Terraria than anything else. And of course, if you don't have access to a large amount of water, then fishing is kind of impractical. But I have access to a lot of water. And this is open ocean, so who knows how far out it goes. I generate my worlds with only 30 to 40% land. So I've got access to water. But it's 60 to 70% of my world. In this world, it's only 60%. But I've generated less land before. Well, fishing in Terraria is actually a lot of fun. There are some powerful magic weapons you can fish out. You won't be getting powerful magic weapons in Vintage Story. But mechanically, that's how fishing works. You just kind of cast your line and wait for a bite. At least in Minecraft, you've got like those weird bubbles that swim towards the bobber. I do actually like fishing in Terraria. But like, I also make a lot of potions. Summoner potions require fishing. Wormhole potions technically require fishing. But you can just like shimmer recall potions and then craft wormholes instead. Alright. What is my clay? That is my clay. I didn't need to make 3 skeps. Whoops. Alright, good. They didn't swarm. Boom. And they didn't swarm. That's what we like to see. Where can I put this? I don't want to put it too close to the bees, because I don't want them to swarm to it. There we go. How's my flax doing? It needs potassium. I don't currently have anything for my flax. The fuck was that? Anyway, somebody asked earlier if I've just got a bunch of collection of drifters. These are pigs. They look different now. That boar is actually large, which is one of the new character. It's a new trait. Boom. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. One of the main reasons I was doing that is because I need to make 2 more rope. Alright, 2 more rope. Boom. Pick up the 2 rope that are already here. I need some sticks. I do have to go back in there and grab my whatchamacallit. Alright. Where's my rope? Huh. How do I make the bellows again? Oh. I didn't need to make more rope. I'm just dumb. There we go. Probably could have looked it up. How am I fucking it up again? I just need more sticks. Alright. What the fuck was that? Did they finally add crows? Or am I hearing things? Okay, let's get out of here. Kind of giving a Mori? I think you've said that in the past. I could be wrong, though. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. There we go. And crude hide bellows made. Oh, yeah. Well, that wasted a durability. Fuck yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and, excitedly put all my bones on the ground. More bones. More bones! Okay, there we go. There is a mod that adds birds. It's just not updated to 1.22 quite yet. Most things aren't updated to 1.22. Alright. So, do I look up a guide for fishing? Or not fishing, foraging. Or do I just wing it and hope for the best? Whoop. Look at it go. Fuel for 2 hours. Fuel for 4 hours. I don't know how long it's actually going to take this shit to warm up. That's my bait. I don't know why I took it out. Boom. I'm just gonna put the stick down. The bears kind of suck. I killed one. Because I had to make this bellow. And I swear their hitboxes are fucked currently. Like it kept killing me from fucking yards away. Like it was using the force. Put that back. Excellent. How does forging work? Metal making. Pottery, kiln, cooking recipes. Cooked cattail root. That's not metal making, that's meal making. Probably don't need the bellows for just iron. What I do need is free hands. I can put this down. Alright. Let's go ahead and make a saw. Ooh, copper tongs. Saw blade. I'm so excited to be metalworking. I forgot how short I am. Whoop. Being short kinda sucks. What was that about corners? Oh yes! My little weird bird creature is in 2 corners. Bring that down. I don't need to bring those all the way over. That'll do. I'm getting hungrier as I work. But that's fine. The other thing I plan on making is a chisel. Which is not a lot of work. Okay, whoops. Must get good. There is nuance to forging. Like, there's stuff I can do to it to make it last longer. Alright, saw made. Let's go ahead and quickly eat some fish stew. Yoink. Chisel. Ooh, copper spearhead. Shovel. Shears are good. Crowbar. Actually, no, what? I think I know what that does. Whoop. Whip-a-boo. I can bring this down. I will read that in a second pocket. It is important that I do this before it cools down. Actually, I can't imagine it's going to cool down. Do Alright, there we go. I don't know if I need to plunge these. I probably shouldn't do it into salt water. Alright, there we go. Sweet. You can also plunge into a barrel of water, which will be fun to have. But also, I don't know if plunging is something I need to be doing. Why can't I put the saw down? Oh, because I need to actually make it into a tool first. It'd be easier if I had fucking inventory space. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anakin, get panicking. I don't have a plan again. Alright. Did I not eat stew earlier? Or no, I guess I did. It just wasn't very filling. Boom. Alright, I need a stick. Yoink. Sure wish it didn't grab multiples of 2. I'm sure there are instances where I'm glad it grabs multiples of 2. Alright. Put that stick back. Are you rotten yet? Nope. Look at that rift. Alright, so I need inventory space. There's a lot I want to get done. I do have to stop streaming in like 2 minutes. Or at least if I'm going to be a responsible adult, I have to stop streaming in like 2 minutes. I'm of course frequently more of an irresponsible adult. Oh, who is that checking in? Is that Vicar? Welcome in, Vicar. Time to be irresponsible. Being irresponsible is for nerds. Oh hey, I think I planted this tree. Birch is ugly, but I would rather have a trapdoor than not. Also, for the purpose of making buckets, it doesn't really matter what kind of lumber I use. Salt. Boards. Alright, now, solid door. I'll throw my beeswax on the ground right now. I guess it's honeycomb, since there is still honey in it. Boom. Actual door. Get. I'll put these over here. Perfect. Pick up my honeycomb. Actually, probably want to pick up my boards. I guess my brain is kind of all over the place, so I should... Can I use this to make a bucket? Yes, I can. Yoink. Alright, bucket get. Boom. This right here is the answer to 2/3 of my problems. No, I just really like having buckets. Alright, now how do I make a trapdoor? Nope. No. Alright. I'll just look it up. Solid trapdoor. Okay. So just a full 9x9. What was that? There better not be a wolf in here. Alright, no wolf. Did you kill the hares? Yep, dead hare, partially eaten by another creature. Oh, there's a fox in there. That would do it. I don't particularly care about the hares, but also like, what the fuck, man? There we go. Now if I can figure out how to make proper ladders. God, my ladders are going to be so ugly. Do still need sticks. I can put my saw down for now. Perfect. Boom. Hello there, Penny. I'm just trying to get a cellar made. And then I will be a responsible adult and stop streaming. Maybe. Probably. Boom. Check it out, Penny. We got our bellows. Already mostly broken. Our forge, anvil, chisel, and hammer. I made those two things because I would like to make a quern. But the quern is a later issue. Whoop. Probably more ladders than I actually need. A little further. I might need that many ladders. Ow, fucker. What are you doing in my cellar? I don't want to hear any nonsense about how I didn't light this place up. There we go. That dude actually did a lot of damage. Anyway, back to what I was doing. I can't actually get out if it's like that. I remember now. Whew. Hopefully that still insulates it. If I had an anvil, or an anvil, what the fuck am I talking about? I could go grab my vessel. See if this counts as a cellar. For now, let's go ahead and dump all the honey in here. I hear some wolves. Might have to kill the poor wolf eventually. If it gets too comfortable around. Don't know what it is, so I'm going to assume it's not hurting anyone. I'll put this over here just to get it out of my inventory. Alright. Some rot stick. Yank. I'll be back for that stuff. Fucking. Alright. Let's see here. 1.24 vegetable. 0.083. I'm just going to compare that to what it looks like down here. To see if this counts as a cellar. This does indeed count as a cellar. Sweet, sweet. I can expand it slightly. But it will still count as a cellar. I should probably move all my food down there. Boom. 17 days. Just for moving it down here. It's a thing of beauty. My honey. Honey does not go bad, so I don't really need to worry about that. I can start making barrels, though. Make laughably small amounts of mead. But yeah, now that I've got the saw, that is actually a whole lot I can do. It is in my to-do list to make some nails and strips, which I've got more ingots to do. But yeah, so now we can expand the farm, make some proper fences. Populated skip. I've yet to replant anything, but I don't have anything that would do well in the heat. My turnips would definitely die. Ooh, my fennel is coming in nicely. Alright, as much as I am stalling, I do actually have to do some chores. So we're going to go ahead and call this here. Boom. Thank you for hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking. I want you to know that you're appreciated. Hello, Kieri. Thank you for checking in. If you're watching this at some point in the future as a VOD, and have somehow watched the entire thing, then you have the patience of a saint, and are equally appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and visit farewell. Those of you watching on Twitch, if there's more than like 4 of y'all, I will try to raid. So don't go anywhere. Boom. Ba-da-ba-bow.